In the year 1516, Sir Thomas More published a book titled Utopia that detailed his vision of a perfect society. More contemporary writers realized that a perfect society makes for rather lame stories, so they instead chose dystopias as the setting for their novels. There's many types of dystopias, and the only thing they really share is the fact that you probably wouldn't want to live in any of them. That said, here's 3 traits found in many dystopian societies. Number 1. Scientific advancement alongside a disregard for morals. In our society, a lot can be done with science. However, scientific advancement may seem scary to some. In dystopias, this is usually taken to the extreme, as the scientific world has developed into a worst-case scenario where even the most controversial scientific methods are used on a daily basis. There's many examples of this. In Oryx and Crake, animals are used to grow human organs for transplant. In I Am Legend, humanity ends up killing itself after genetically changing a virus so it heals cancer. And Brave New World takes this to the extreme, with humans being fertilized inside of machines, cloned and conditioned to love their place in society. Number 2. Oppression of the people through some form of control. Controlling the people is a common motif in dystopian fiction. There's multiple types of control. When a big company controls society with their products, advertising, or the media, it's called corporate control. We have this type of control in the Hunger Games, as well as Oryx and Crake. A different type of control is philosophical or moral control, where certain beliefs are forced upon society by the government. A most extreme case of this is Brave New World, where people are taught the moral guidelines of the world while asleep when they are little children. Number 3. Loss of emotion. Emotions make humans do unpredictable things, and as such, they are a threat to any dystopian society. So, naturally, the government takes measures to prevent emotions altogether. Brave New World's Soma drug creates a state of happiness, as do the mood organs in Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Loss of emotion, however, is always connected with a loss of individuality, which the government accepts or even intends. To finish, here's a dystopian society we didn't really have in class, but that I find interesting nonetheless. In this society, families don't really exist, and instead, each household is inhabited by around 12 people and 2 slaves. City leaders are elected for life. Nobody owns anything, instead you have to request goods from storage facilities. Furthermore, everybody is forced to wear the same clothes. While this may sound like a horribly dystopian scenario, it's not meant to be a dystopia. Ironically, this is a society presented in Sir Thomas More's Utopia, which shows just how much the idea of a perfect world changed in the 500 years after the book's first publication. And maybe it also shows how the perfect world you imagine might be a nightmare to others.